the demons to act. All of the jewelry had gemstones that were designed to ensnare souls. I told the demons to capture the souls of the jewelry owners and bring them to me. All across Mendel, dozens of mortals were suddenly trapped. All of their friends and loved ones were left alone with their grief. They held the lifeless bodies of their children or their beloved and clung to the hope that maybe someday there would be a way to bring them back, and that's when I struck. I threatened, coerced, I offered hope, I did everything I could to tear down your crusade from the inside. If you had stayed in the abyss a little longer, even a couple of months would have sufficed. You would have had an altogether different welcome waiting for you. You would have returned to find Mendel engulfed in civil war. I met all kinds of monsters, but none of them have been this full of themselves. Brave, brave paladin, you know so little of this world and understand even less. Who is the demon standing next to you? You don't know me, but I know you. We met several times, except I was controlling the body of your friend, the nimble but empty-headed Curl. How did Scylla, Curl and the others got involved in all of this? It was all the result of a rather absurd series of coincidences. It started when a certain knight burning with love and passion came to buy a ring for his bride-to-be. He was willing to pay quite an exorbitant sum. Now, I don't normally waste my time with mundane, ordinary folk, however his ardor and the strength of his love, along with the fact that he was one of Yomadea's nauseatingly righteous lackeys, made him irresistible, so I decided to craft him a ring with a demon inside. I took great pleasure in the thought that someday he would realize he had given a deadly gift to the person he loved most. He would have to live with the knowledge that he had doomed his beloved to a terrible fate. Thank you for the valuable life lesson. I can assure you that this nauseatingly righteous knight has taken it to heart. I thought you were a master of intrigue, cold-blooded and cunning. You're not clever or cunning, you're just cruel. Nothing special about your schemes. They're just an excuse to hurt people. The more you talk, the more I want to kill you. Every word you say brings you closer to your inevitable demise. I haven't told you the best part, brave paladin. The most ridiculous coincidence of all was the halfling Curl. Did you know my Templars recruited him? He's been our informant for a long time. You're lying. Not at all. The Condemned provide an endless supply of recruits, they're easy targets. With a lacking quality they make up in quantity. We recruited Curl when we were preparing for the attack on Kinabras. If it's any consolation, the fool quickly grew disenchanted with Baphomet's cause. He refused to spy for us, but we gave him a good scare. He gave up, we barely had to torture him at all. He continued to spy for us, but he dreamed of escape. He clung to the hope that someday he could run away, not just from us, but from the Crusades as well. He wanted to go far, far away, where no one would ever find him. And then one day, by complete chance, he found out about the ring that Master Derek gave to the foolish Knight Ellen, the ring I was hidden in. The idiot thought it was some priceless artifact. He thought that if he stole it, he could sell it and use money to start a new life elsewhere. He went to the deserted camp, grabbed the ring and gave me his lovely agile body, as well as the chance to have a good laugh. It was so amusing to pit the valiant paladin against brave knight friend. You must beg the souls I'll let you go. No, I don't think I will. I won't let all my hard work go to waste. I'll take my chances against you. The odds may be less than ideal, but it's risk worth taking. Look at your friends, brave paladin. Look at the commander, the Crusades' greatest hope. You'll let them all to their deaths.
We are the light.
How strong are you,
are
you
the
little shit?
darkness.
Derek Sunhammer. Level 20 wizard. That's gonna be painful, you need to die. And Kalavakus. 10. And this bitch. And we got mythically lit. Song Mistress. She is a danger. That one. Kill the wizard first. There is loot here. That Lilith is really disgusting. Hey, come on. Jesus Christ, when you need buffs for every freaking fight in a game. I had very good time with Wasteland 3 before Wrath of the Righteous. to be honest. But I can't compare because this is a far bigger game.
Together we stand.
Are we ready to move out?
The struggle
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
I'm losing my temper. Move out.
I will defend my dream.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Die.
I'll go for Lilith, to everyone else go for the wizard. Disintegrate. Who did you disintegrate? Jana Aldori? Oh my god. Fucker. What is that Kalavak was doing?
You won't survive me.
Man, I destroyed Lilith. Who did that? I did it. Mythic Lilith just like that. You fool. It's unfair. Sometimes it gets so fucking easy that I need to check what's the difficulty. Master Derek Sunhammer is gravely wounded, but he does not lose his composure. He remains calm and dignified in the face of death. It seems that I have made a mistake. I should not have fought you. Still, I do not regret taking the risk. He turns to Scylla, and there's a malevolent gleam in his eyes. You may have the commander by your side, but look at yourself, Paladin. Look at those you've taken under your wing. Derek mouth twists into an unpleasant smile. Your friends are thief, a coward, and a stubborn oaf. You couldn't unite them or inspire them to great deeds. On the contrary, you made everything worse. Yet here you are now, blaming me for everything that's happened as if it was my fault. Somehow I'm responsible for all your woes. My evil plans and schemes have ruined your lives. You believe that if you can just rid the world of evil people like me, it will become a paradise. Life will be fair and just, and everyone will join together in the bonds of friendship. Well, let's see if your theory is correct. You have removed me from the equation. Let us see this glorious new world you're going to build. He bursts into whizzing laughter and then falls silent forever. Scylla stares at Derek's lifeless body. She's breathing heavily, but you can tell it's from the intensity of the battle. Or if she's simply overwhelmed with emotion. Is it over? Have we removed the evil? Why, the cultists come even on death's door, he was still spewing venom. We won, right? We completed our mission. It doesn't matter. He tried to poison our souls, but his words mean nothing. He lost. Commander Scylla, I spoke harshly to you before. I said things that I regret. I should never have doubted you. This victory would not have been possible without your help. Don't pay any attention to him. He's a cultist. Why would you believe a word he says? Yes, you're right. We'll discuss this later. Scylla picks up the ball of jewelry and pours the contents into a pouch. Inside the bag, the gemstones gleam ominously. We have the souls. I'll keep them with me until we reach Dresden. Let's go. I don't want to stay here any longer. The souls. $5,000. Amulet of Deep Roots. +5 natural armor class. It also grants its wearer immunity to bull rush and overrun combat maneuvers, as well as +3 competence bonus to armor class against huge and bigger enemies. Amulet of Deep Roots is fucking great. For sure. That thing is good. I got classic +5, and this is +5. With +3 against huge enemies. It looks nice too. Deep Roots. +5s, +5s. +5. Alright. How many hours do I got in Vanilla Wasteland? Oh, the fuck if I know. Let's see. 153 hours for 2 runs. So once I'm done with the 3rd run and both DLCs, it's gonna be above 250 hours for 3 runs. Solid, solid. Of course you like Wasteland 3. What is there not you like? This fight was easy because I'm a legend. Red gem. Something unusual about the red garnet. Its size and cut suggest that it was used for a specific purpose other than decoration. A light hammer. Hammer of masterpiece. +5 finesse wielding light hammer. 2d10, 3d10, 1d20 force damage. The wielder of light hammer can 3 times per day use weapon abilities for themselves or allies. If you got all 3 slots equipped, they gain +3 circumstance bonus to attack and damage rolls for 1 hour. If you got 2, then it's 2. If you got 1 slot, then it's 1. Holy shit. Really? +3 to damage just like that? To both attack and damage. This is a +8, basically, this hammer. This is a +8 hammer of the masterpiece. But it's fucking light and the damage is low. I want a warhammer like this. A warhammer, not a fucking light hammer. Physical form, Dex Con +6, Vest Intelligence 6. All 5s, Renown Artisan, Competence bonus Arcane. The Craft Potion and Scrolls Ring, not bad. Bracers of Armor 7 flat. Cloak of Resist 5. And the Jeweler Notes. Chalcedony is a gem that is often overlooked. Its color evokes the pale blue hues of deep snow, much like the warm yellow glint of ember brings to mind the fairy leaves of autumn. A skilled jeweler understands the seasonal qualities of these colors, but does not shy away from rearranging them. Why not start the year with winter and then move to autumn? And why shouldn't autumn flow into spring? Summer can be the last season. The one that reverses the flow. Okay, is the solution for the puzzle. And this is the missing piece of a puzzle. Okay, red jump.
I lead. You follow.
5,000. No garbage.
Onwards.
More garbage.
Call me again if you need to.
Very extremely good loot in this dungeon. A really good loot. And I guess it's not yet done because there is a secret here. We got a red one and now we got a fucking note. Chalcedon is a gem that is often overlooked. Its colors evoke the pale blue hues of a deep snow, much like the warm yellow glint of ember. Yellow is autumn. Blue is winter. Red is summer, probably. Winter, autumn. Spring, summer. Winter, autumn, spring, summer. Winter, autumn, spring, summer. There we go.
Can't hide from me.
The mirror has no magic aura, its obviously hangs here for some reason. For what reason? Why would you hang here? Piece of wall is definitely a hidden door. It's not hard to see that it looks different or to find the built-in mechanism. Even in that I have lured you into my trap. Greed is a sure path to the grave.
Let's have some fun. Can't hide from me.
Call me again if you need to.
Mirror has no magic aura. Obviously hangs here for some reason.
Move out.
Mirror. Mirror. What was it? Winter. Winter, autumn. Spring, summer. Summer, spring. If it's mirrored. Summer, spring. Autumn, winter. Summer, spring, autumn, winter. Mirror. It said there was a door. But there is no ambush then. Knowing magic. Whenever this headband and attached +6 cast a spell that affects the enemy during against +1 bonus to checks made to overcome spell resist. The enemy suffers -1 penalty on attack and damage throws, as well as saving throws for 3 rounds. You can stack it to a maximum of 4. The rest is garbage. Can I trigger the trap? Winter? Nah, I can't trigger the trap anymore. Okay, fine. Nice dungeon. Mini dungeon, but it was done well. There is Diran's quest and Sila's quest. And that's it. I need to find those last pieces for Ninio quest. Diran and the other. I didn't rest. Reverse combo buttons! Yeah, I realized when I seen the mirror. I play way too many games. I'll figure out no matter what. No matter what the puzzle is. I don't know when the military will go up. What does it need to happen for them to go up? There is the achievement for that thing, but I can't reach it. Diran. Sila's done, now Diran. And the final piece of the puzzle for Nenia. Inquisitor. Yotter Hogblade plays his role perfectly. He stands before the improvised place of execution. Formidable and emotionless, like the living embodiment of insecable retribution. Commander, I'm glad to see that you held up your end of the deal. The Mendev Inquisition thanks you. We will take custody of the criminal now. My, what a curious installation. Count Arandea, the Mendev Inquisition finds you guilty of treason. Criminal links the demonic cults orchestrating the murders of several of this country's citizens, who were killed and decapitated by you or your accomplices in Kenabres and a range of other places. I, Yotter Coldblade, Inquisitor and Exterminator of the demonic blight by the grace of the Inheritor, have been authorized to carry out the sentence. Dead by fire. With the permission of the Commander, we will begin. Diran darts a glance at you, seemingly lost for words. Did you really think I would agree to tolerate your forever miserable excuse for a man that you are? I'll enjoy watching you roast at a stake. Don't disappoint me now. Scream as loud as you can. Tell the truth. I never really cared about you. Let the Inquisition do whatever it sees fit. Bluff lie. I never really cared about you. I'll hand you over to the Inquisition without a second thought. Let's go with bluff. This is so fucking cruel, okay? Scream as loud as you can, don't disappoint me now. Don't disappoint me now, scream as loud as you can. Oh. Yeah, the game is so long, my hair is coming back. My beard and my hair is coming back. Oh, we bluff. The Inquisitor, who seems to be listening to something only he can sense, gives you a subtle nod. It appears everything is going as planned. The rest of your companions... Rogan Ball thinks... Yeah, man, thanks. Diran seems shaken by your words. He looks away for a moment, then asks with faint glee, burning at a stake, a trifle old-fashioned. I thought you offered something a little more sophisticated for your noble clientele. But what interests me most is what your role is in all of this. You're an arrogant, pompous brat who thinks too highly of himself. I've been watching you and dreaming of making you die a lonely, humiliating death. Tell the truth. I gave the Inquisition free rein in this matter. You've been under suspicion since day one, and I knew without a doubt that I would hand you over to them if needed. Lie, bluff, my role. I was the one who reached out to the Inquisition and asked them to investigate you. Like a fool, you followed me, yet all the while I knew I would soon throw you to the Church's slavering hounds. Yotter's face expresses undisguised approval. He shifts his stance, readying himself to fight. Such a highly commendable act by such a truly decent person. Wouldn't you agree, Commander? Yotter stands motionless like a statue. He stares at you expectantly, as if asking for your permission to continue. You mocked and hurt others your entire life. Now it's your turn. Take your place at the stake and endure the agonizing death you deserve. Tell the truth. In this world, it's every man for himself. You're not my friend and not my ally. You're just a bargaining chip. And now start playing, that is, if you have anyone to pray to. It's time. You're not my friend or my ally, you're just a bargaining chip. I'll have forgotten you entirely by the time the first of your blackened ashes are carried off by the winds of the world world. Yotter gives a barely perceptible nod. A circle of runes starts to glow faintly at his feet. I see no point in going along with this drama any longer. Diran's voice drips with venom, the most contemptuous smile imaginable flashing on his lips. I have no desire to entertain you and your friend, Commander. Feel free to do what you planned. I hope that your attempt to rid the world of Diran Arandea will not lead to any unforeseen incidents. Will you really burn so we can get the other out? Let justice be served. The Inquisitor raises the torch. There's a palpable shift in the surroundings. Everything seems to tremble, like in a moment before a thunderstorm. There are no bolts of lightning or rolls of thunder, but a sensation of some malicious presence, enraged and bewildered, rings through the air. We did it, Commander, it's coming, right into our trap. A scream of dozen voices, soundless but powerful, drills into your ears and resounds over the land. The ritual circle drawn by the Inquisitor flares to life.
They will break.
That's the other. Are you the same on unfair as when I fought you one-on-one? Yeah. Exactly the same. It's an easy kill, by the way. I did it one-on-one. I mean, what can happen now? It's gonna be a stomp. I'm without buffs though. What are you? Evil undead. Chaotic evil undead.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Who are you going for? Who the fuck are you going for? Len
You won't
or
survive.
Nenio? Really? I need to be careful I don't have Diran, no heals.
I will resist.
For fucking real.
Endure this. Make every strike count.
Prepare yourself.
Let's hear you cry!
Why you refuse to die? Hit him. What the fuck? It evaporated those inquisitors.
Run them through!
What is this shit? I can't hit him. Why you hate Lan so much? What the fuck? What did Lan do to you? Immune. Ah. What did Lan ever do to you?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Leave me alone.
You won't survive.
Where are you going to now?
me.
What the fuck? Rushali. Man, this fucking thing.
Out of my way!
Didn't tell him to stop. Oh my god.
Endure this. Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
God damn it, why on land?
Survive me.
Can we hit him, you morons? Come on! Oh my god. They need to change this. Like for fucking real.
Nice try. Didn't work though.
What? What now? What was the scream? A sudden silence falls over the battlefield. It's accompanied by the sensation of sinking into deep water, slowly and inevitably. The surface grows further and further away, the darkness grows deeper and deeper around you, and below is nothing but bottomless black. Voices sound inside your head, not the voices, images, ideas. Deal. The blackness seems to extend its head, a vague extremity, an open palm. Deal. Let go of us. An agonizing yearning for freedom grows through you, piercing your entire self. It comes from without, but you feel it as your own. Reward, you get reward, power. Away we will go, away. The old door is closing, we will step back. A picture of Diran's severed head dripping with blood appears before your eyes, looking eerily real. What are you? A stream of feelings and images crashing upon your mind. They cannot be described in any language you know. You can only sense the general shape of them, the direction, the aftertaste. Space, void, death, infinity, journey, escape, hunger, over and over, hunger. What do you want? Secret, keep the secret. Door, close the door. A desperate desire to break free from the trap and escape lances through your mind and heart. I refuse, you will die, creature. The feeling of sinking into depths is replaced by the sensation of whirlpool rolling around you. Death, freedom, freedom, death. You. Not without buffs, though.
Endure this!
No, not without buffs. I need tons of buffs for it. Frankly, it's easier one-on-one than like this. It's easier one-on-one.
I'm losing my temper.
Very hard without Diran. You know, that's what's very
Oh,
hard.
skip the pleasantries.
We don't have Diran. This is so hard without Diran. If I took Ember here, it would be 10 times easier, but now it's freaking hard, you know.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
For my path.
You require my unbiased opinion?
Steps. Weapons ready.
No reason to pause.
I'm out of spells.
Stands in my way.
That's what's wrong.
Смотрите, Туринус. Оси трависи. Он, Адая.
Anything new?
Always be ready for the worst.
I hope it's gonna be enough. I need to try and burst it fast.
Oh,
No time for debates.
but how will they know I've arrived? You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Reducing hard. Jesus Christ.
I will resist.
You're unbelievable. You're unbelievable. Oh, the effects for volcanic storm. Amazing. Critical wounds mess. There we go. Here we fucking go. Don't tell me you're gonna go for Len again. This is idiotic. Straight fucking idiotic. Immune.
is irrational.
Huge attack, I can't hit.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Pile on.
I refuse to accept their statement.
Into the fray!
I deal 3 damage with Tsunami. You're gonna fuck out. I deal 3 damage with Tsunami, man. Oof. But I stomped my own, alright. Immune to Tsunami. So much from Tsunami. No, definitely Ember can win this fight, alright. Amazing how tough it is. I was expecting a very, very easy fight since I killed it one-on-one. But...
No time for debates.
Shadows.
apparently it's extremely hard.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I will resist.
Like its stats are up. See what a sunburst does. I think I can only damage it with sunburst.
You won't survive me.
But I blind myself with a sunburst, that's the problem. I need cleric. Yeah, I deal 60 damage with a sunburst. But I blind everyone around, that's the problem. And then there is a second phase where he completely heals. Now the sunburst fail. haste with Lion
The
Cats.
Inheritor, guide my
See what negative energy does. Okay, that's what you hate. We need Social and Ember, and then it's gonna drop down with Social and Ember. Both Arushali and Len are completely useless here. Completely useless. I'm telling you, they're useless.
They will break against our resolve.
Build Zero with lightning. I don't know if I can kill it, I really don't know. Look at the Soul River, god damn you. I'm coming for it, but with a different setup. It's just fucking hard. They fixed Angel Spellbook, yeah. Whatever. I need to close up Sila's quest. Frankly, I never cared that much about Mythic Pots. The only thing I valued from Mythic Pots was the passive fits. I could easily play only with less stand. Didn't need a single other Mythic Pot. I mean, spell or whatever. Just the less stand. Sila quest. Sila sits quietly. Sila will wait when I better think about it. Alright. I've been playing for 7.5 hours without a pause. 5 minutes pause. Definitely 5 minutes pause. And then we're gonna do the other. Alright. Yeah. Tila sits quietly with her hands clasped together. She sighs softly and there's a faraway look in her eyes. You can see from her troubled expression that something is bothering her. There you are. I'm just here, waiting. Arsinoe is going to unite the souls and the bodies just a little longer. And we can put all of this behind us. How long will we have to wait? What's bothering you? Where do I even start? There's a lot on my mind. There's something I have to ask. All of these souls will be returned to their bodies soon. And that means Curl will be free. What if it's confirmed that he really did work for the cultists? What will you do with him? I'd like to hear his side of the story before I make a decision. Suppose he doesn't admit to working with the cultists. What if he claims that he was forced to help them, that they threatened his life? What then? I know it's all hypothetical, but I'd like to know what you would do. This is really important to me. Lawful traitors do not deserve mercy. We pay too high a price for his weakness. Then let me ask you something else. How do you feel about me and the part I played in all of this? I talked everyone into going to the Houndheart's camp to get the ring. I protected Curl from Ellen's blade and saved his life. I'm the reason he, or rather the demon that took his body, got away. It's my fault that we didn't find out about the jewelry being dangerous. We could have prevented the theft of so many other souls if it hadn't been for me. When we were in Molten Scar, Jenna told me I was the reason she deserted. She said that I had pushed her to play the hero, take on challenges she wasn't prepared to face, and that's why she fled in panic. In the end, she found the strength to change. She didn't break, she became a better person, to be honest. I never seen her more proud and confident than when we defeated Sunhammer. I'm just glad I managed to remain friends with Ellen. We were able to help him and Kiana, even though they were tangled up in the schemes of those demon-worshipping cultists. I guess everything turned out alright. We get the souls back, everyone will come back to life, and we'll put all of this behind us. When I took my oath as a paladin, I swore to guard the honor of my fellows, have faith in them and learn the weight of my sword. I've done those things, so maybe I should stop worrying about Sunhammer told me before his death. He was just being spiteful, right? His words were full of poison, not truth. So what is the weight of my sword? Only idiots think they're infallible. I may not be the smartest person in the room, but I hope I have at least some measure of self-awareness. I need to reflect on everything I've done, on what kind of person I've become. I would make these companions end their stories if I worked on the game like 10 times better. I had so many good ideas about all of this, what I would make, for every companion. They could have easily made a paladin story intriguing, and compelling if first of all a paladin was a male, and if he started as a good paladin, lawful good. And even though paladins don't receive levels once they lose their fate, they could easily made a story of paladin, how he becomes chaotic and evil on that path, That would be something to see. Instead of a classic story, paladin story like in every CRPG that is for Scylla right now. Your heart is in the right place, but you lack discipline. You allow your emotions to cloud your judgment. If you don't change your course, you'll stray from the path of the paladin. Hey, evo. Just to take my drink. Navate. Castamere being the worst offender. Your heart is in the right place, but you lack discipline. You follow your heart. We go with you follow your heart. Thank you, I needed to hear that from you. Greetings, Commander, I'm glad you're here. We're ready to return the stolen souls to their bodies and bring those poor people back to life. We will need the help to get them. Oh. Get over the initial shock, and your presence will undoubtedly help ease their transition. I need your companion Scylla. Everyone is waiting for you. We want you to set the souls free. We all agree that you should be the one to do it. After all, you saved these people. You should be the one to bring them back to life. You confused me with someone else. I'm Scylla, the black-headed paladin. I'm no hero. Like I said, it was a collective decision. We all agree that it should be you. The loved ones of the victims, the Houndhards, myself. I'm not going to go back and ask them to find someone else, so stop arguing and let's go. Well, that's what the temple is for. At least we know now. Breathe again. Arsenal. Iana. They fall into each other's arms. Let's give them some space. Yes, we should go. Still, everything we done, I can't thank you enough. Neither can I. I'm best man. And girl. Thank you so much for saving me from the demons. I wanna hear your side of the story, but you need to tell me the truth. I'll tell you, I met this guy before the attack on Kenabres. He said he felt sorry for me. We talked about Condemned and about how awful the Crusaders were to me. He told me that I should take matters into my own hands, that I should be my own master and decide my own fate. When the demons attacked Kenabres and the city fell into chaos, he found me again. He introduced me to a few of his pals and calls himself a Templar of the Ivory Labyrinth. He told me to spy on Crusaders who were trying to take back the city. I didn't want to help them, but they threatened me. They even cast a spell on me. I don't know what it was, but it felt like torture. I curled up and sobbed like a baby. They told me that the city belonged to them now, and that they'd kill me if I didn't cooperate, so I agreed. I didn't want to, I swear I really didn't. I wanted to run away. I thought if I could just get some money, I could escape the city, I could go far, far away, somewhere they'd never find me. Crusaders could deal with those cultists, I just wanted to be free. And that's when I had the idea to steal Elan's ring. It was worth a small fortune, I needed the money. I didn't want to hurt Elan, I didn't want to hurt any of you, but I didn't know what else to do, so I took the ring and, well, the demon took control. I guess you know the rest. I was stuck in the ring, and the scumbag stole my body. You could have told us you were being threatened by cultists. We could have helped. I wanted freedom, Scylla. I'll be honest with you, I'm not much of a crusader. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad I met you, Alan and Jenna. I couldn't ask for better friends, but I'm not cut out for war. I don't like fighting demons, and I don't want to die. That's too heavy a sentence for a simple... He has a point. A harsh sentence won't change what happened, and it won't turn him into a better person after everything he's been through. You have confessed to committing an act of treason. You will appear before a court-martial. If I let you go, what will you do? You can't bet I'm not going to steal or hobnob with cultists, I swear. I'll swear it on anything you like. I've been thinking about Kenabres. It'll take a long time to rebuild the city. I'm sure they could use an extra pair of hands. I could be a laborer until I learn an honest trade. Go, free to go. Really, I mean, is that the honest truth? That's the honest truth. Cheer up. It'll work for you. And Scylla's quest is done. Speaking about Scylla, Beringer is here. What the fuck? For real, Beringer is here. But I can't converse with him. Haha. Two weapon fight makes sense for ranged, like for bows. No. Why would you need two weapon fighting for a bow? Unless it goes into some extremely specific build, I don't see a reason to do it. Only Scylla is not voice acted for the final quest. How do you feel now? Scylla is not voice acted at all. Weird. Out of cheese crostata.
You know, you're not that bad for a paladin. Not as much of a self-righteous bore as the others.
Just when we were speaking about paladin class, Diran is not
For an
like
arrogant,
self-righteous
immature, self-absorbed
paladin.
man-child, of course.
Miss Longar, the troops of Nerosian arrived. As planned, we let them enter Dresden and then trap them. Once the soldiers heard of Captain Hartman's criminal plans, they turned him in without hesitation. The execution was carried out on the spot. Praise Yomedea, we avoided carnage between the Crusaders, but I grieve for Hartman. He was an honorable soldier, even though he lost his way. The heart of the mutiny has finally been cut out. I'm satisfied. When the war is over, we'll drink to old Hartman and toast how kind it was of him to die without interfering with our plans. However, there is also important matter of what to do with the officers drawn into Hartman conspiracy. Do they pose any danger? None. They were unaware of the crime they were supposed to commit. I can't deny the possibility they would have followed Hartman orders, as they spent many years under his command, but he's gone now, isn't he? We don't need potential mutineers among the officers. Strip them of their rank. A harsh decision, but a fair one. I see why your troops follow you. They know your heart is as stern as it is merciful. That's what ensures their absolute loyalty. This council and you personally have achieved the impossible. You restored our morale and brought unity and order. You never listened to malicious detractors and stayed true to your cause, working one step at a time, building a determined, unshakable army. One that can defeat the forces of the Abyss. A few years ago, none of the Crusaders could have imagined that the cause would amass the kind of power. At times, you built your war machine through very unconventional methods, but it would be foolish to deny their effectiveness. The result speaks for themselves. Your army is a thing of beauty, alright? Can't buy one like it with money. It's built by unique talent. Perhaps you're a genius in that regard, on second thought. Forget I said that, no need to spoil you with praise. I'm certain that no one will ever dare plot against you, Commander, or even doubt you. Let's put an end to this mutiny and deliver the final blow to the Abyss. Lead us forth, Commander. Mutiny. We need Social, we need Ember, we need to switch Len and Arushali. We probably don't need Scylla, although she does have channel negative energy. So I'll fucking tank the other, and everyone else will be channeling negative energy to kill the fucker. Because it's really, really hard on unfair. That's how things stand. Check the journal. Holy shit, look at this. No quests. Bring Diran to the place. Solve the riddles. Find Queen Galfrey in a lockable prison. Solve the puzzle in a final well. The mass ghost reveal the location of the final well. Where to look to forgotten secrets. Core of the riddle. Jesus Christ, this Sword of Valor. With the area exit. We don't need this too. We need Social. And we need... I guess it's Ember now. I mean, I can even profit with her. Hold out negative energy with this too. I believe it's gonna be enough to kill him like this. I don't need a shaman. I don't need a shaman. This unit though that I'm carrying right now, only Camellia to switch for Scylla. And the amount of buffs is probably above 100. Probably. Where is it? A trap for the other. 2 days, 12 hours. Nanio's quest will wait for tomorrow for sure. For sure. Why do I even accumulate army right now? I don't have a fucking clue. Military exercise. Generals gain 50,000 XP. A mysterious poison. Several soldiers return from the battlefield poisoned. The alchemists claim that their bodies contain a unique poison. It must be extracted along with the blood because the poison will be ruined after the person's death. The healers, however, are asking for the commander to give the victims a chance to be saved. Extract the poison, treat the soldiers. Or you can have an option with a Path of the Lich. All generals gain +1 level to the poison ability. Crusade morale is blah blah blah. Good. Crusade morale increased. Treat the soldiers. The healers were able to save the afflicted. Do what last? Nanio's quest? I'll do it when it's available. card. This signifiers 23,000 for what on earth? What is that price on signifiers? Leadership 8, Logistics 7, very close for 8, Diplomacy 8, Military 7, very close to 8.